Hello, AOS fans!
Hello, everybody!
Hello. We've got John in the house tonight.
Yes, they've been playing Aeronautica for like ever. So we're going to play Elector Counts, which you probably know because you saw the title of the video.
Yep.
We have played this before, Pete and I, but it was quite a long time ago, so hopefully we won't screw it all up. We've never played with the 3-player games. We're going to try and teach John as we go.
Yep.
And hopefully teach you guys as well as we go. Now we set up, we sort of drew randomly who had the cities. I got outdoor, which means I go first. Pete then had Middenheim and
I've got Salzman.
And these are worth 5 victory points at the end of the game.
So as Robin has number 1, he goes first, but after that play goes clockwise. But cards get passed counterclockwise, which did throw us a little bit at the start.
We were trying to remember how to play, because Pete and I only played with 2. There was no clockwise or counterclockwise.
No, well, it was, but it just kind of ended the same.
Yeah.
So at the start, the person to the right of the player who starts, which is Robin, gets 3 cards. I have 3. Everybody else gets 6 cards. I'm sad by this. But John and Robin both have their 6 cards. We're obviously not going to be able to show the cards off to you, but we'll try and just explain things, what we're doing as we go along. So Robin, you're up first. Everyone starts with 7 siege and 7 fortification tokens, which we'll come on to as we play, and 3 monies. So it's over to you now, Robin. So you have a plethora of actions you can do. What do you want to do?
I'm going to play this wide majestic Reich.
Ooh, what's a wide majestic Reich?
And get myself a money, because it's worth 1 money.
Yep, you don't have to pay for zones, but you do have to protect them.
Yes. I'm going to put this card in my hand.
Ooh. You can save 2. You can keep them stored as backup.
And I'm going to, I don't even know whether this is the right thing to do, but I'm going to put this attacker in.
So now, because I have no defenders there, you place a siege token on top of your cards to show that you control this area.
Yeah. I've only got 3 cards left now, so I'm then going to give that to you there.
So they come to me on the right, but play goes to John on the left.
Oh.
Do I draw? I draw up 3 cards because John's going to pass me 3
cards
in a moment.
So now, John, you can do a plethora of things. You can sell cards if you want to make monies, or you can put new locations down if you want, or you can commit attackers to locations or anything like that.
So I can put defenders on my thing.
You can,
and they go to face down.
They do. Now, if you put defenders in your zone, yeah, anything like that works. You can put any defenders into your territories. They go face down, and only one of them can be a garrison.
Because that's already under attack.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I can't
You
attack
can't
as
attack
well.
this one. No,
you can't.
Only certain special character cards allow you to, basically, I think, steal the attack from your opponent.
Okay, but I can put that under attack.
Yeah.
You can.
So that's now under siege.
And I can put that under attack.
Oh,
You can.
You
Remember, you have to pass 3 over to Robin. All 3 left. There you go, Robin has 3 cards, which normally are the ones that everyone thinks suck. So I'm going to start by putting the Luminarch of Haish here. I'm going to attack you. So they get flipped over. So that's the Luminarch of Haish, which is 5.
No, flip mine over.
And you flip yours over now, see what that is.
5.
Ooh. So the defenders win twice. So everybody is wiped out in that conflict. So everyone dies. But you now gain a fortification token there. Which can be very important. Because now if anybody attacks that, regardless of how many cards they attack it with, they will all die, and the fortification token will be removed.
Oh, very nice.
But they can attack multiple
But
times.
you could attack multiple times. So it's best to probably attack with just a 1-point card first.
Oh, okay.
You can still fortify that, or put more defenders on that on your next go if you want to. I feel like I need to defend my home territories as well, so I'm going to put these 2 here: the Talbastian Guards, or the Talbastan Guards, and the Flagellant Mob. Or 5, so you win that. However, so mine will die.
But you remove mine as well, do you?
You have to remove up to, but not more than.
Oh, so you don't remove
So I don't think they get removed. And I've got 3 left, so I pass those to you,
Thank
and
you.
I draw 3 new cards.
Okay, so for my turn, I'm going to place this one in my support. Well, not my support, in my reserves. And I'm going to play the Bloodthirsty Slayer to defeat 1 attacker card over here. I'm going to do this one. So I've defeated, well, that was a good choice.
Oh.
Retainers.
So you've taken them out, so they're all dead.
Yep. I don't think I get fortification though, do I?
Siege
'Cause I haven't
token
put any.
No, that wasn't a combat, that was like a special move.
Yeah.
Put them that side.
Okay, so I'm going to buy a card with my 4 monies. So I'm going to put. I'm actually going to play this one.
Okay.
Which is Lunking Croops fighting
Lunking Croops.
Cocks. I can't read upside down. But
that's
I do.
Lunking
It's got
Croops
steal
fighting
one, so I
Cocks.
steal one of your money.
So he's dead,
He's dead, yeah.
but your
Fortification
fortification goes.
Yeah, and then I'll put this one there.
And that means you then get a siege token there immediately.
Oh yes. And then you can have those three, and
many
I'll
siege
take three
tokens
more.
do?
One,
So
two.
some special cards will say take shillings for siege tokens you have in play. But also at the end of if the game finished right now, you control this one.
but I
If you
would
have siege
control
token,
those
Robin
two.
would have yours.
I can play that.
Yeah, and you get 3 money.
I will place these 4 there. These 3 there, sorry.
So what's Robin got?
4.
It's a 4,
That's
which means you win. He gets wiped out. All yours get wiped out as well. Robin loses his siege token, and you
But
gain.
that goes there, and these say retreat, so they go back to my hand.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right, yeah.
So you also gain a fortification token there.
Yeah. So I was
I don't
10
think-
4.
Yeah.
Remember, I'll put that there.
Oh, so this has got a
That
defender.
triggers.
And I've got. Oh, I've only got. But I earn 1.
So you earn 1 for them.
Yeah.
Oh, that earned 1.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Have a
So
1.
you get 1 for that. And then they both die. Oh no,
That's not
no,
true,
they
yeah,
don't die because
yeah.
they have more. So the attacker has more, so they
Yeah.
stay there, and you gain a siege token.
Oh, get rid of that.
Do I pass on 3
So
cards?
three go to Robin, and then I play next. Right, this is on to me. So first off, I'm going to play a garrison, the Swords of Ulrich there, and they're going to kick the Kislevite allied contingent out of there because they're both 5s. So I get a fortification on that one. I'm then going to play this one face down there because I don't want anybody taking my main territory again. And place these guys there, so they are now. You are now under siege in that location. So those 3 cards go to you. I draw 3 new cards again, and it's on to Robin's turn.
So I can play these 3, can I? The 2 flagellant mobs and the Stein Tower marksman.
Yeah, because there's no limits apart from the fact you can only have 1 garrison.
So that's 4.
Which is 4, which is
4.
8.
So that
Everybody dies.
does that kill that or not?
Yes,
It
because you're
does.
both before
Yes.
you match. If it's a match, then
Yeah.
the defender wins.
Okay.
But the 2 flagellants go back to your hand.
Yeah. And I just realised he had earn 1.
And once you get another penny for that.
Yeah.
Money's.
I'm going to put that there and that there and pass you those 3.
Right then, I'm going to play this,
Luther Huss.
which is remove up to 3 fortification tokens from location cards and return them to the owner's hands. So that one and that one.
Do you want to know something funny? I thought that card was here, and I put the wrong one in my support in my reserve.
That earns me 2.
I'm sitting there thinking I'll keep that.
Yeah, that earns you 2 monies at the same
Yeah.
time.
Did you
for
take
using
those?
Luther. I don't like Luther. In the game we
No,
played, our
yeah.
very first game,
Yeah.
that won you the game. I
Yeah,
think.
that's why I kept him.
Yes,
So
because
in
I had
some
a
ways
bunch
it's-
of locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In some ways, it's fairer that I gave him up by accident, and John's just played him out there.
Play that. Confusing cartography, which is going to move an attack against one of your locations to an attack to any other location not owned by the attacking player.
So you could move him over there if you want.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
So do we have to?
So now we've got a fight.
Yeah.
So
we didn't fight over here. I've
Get
just
off
realised.
my land!
You didn't fight over it.
No.
What's going on there?
Yeah, we didn't fight over here.
Okay, so we completely missed out. Let's do that one
Let's
first.
do that. Okay, so I put down this
Oh, that's
garrison.
just mine.
Yeah, a 5.
So when you place that garrison, you should have fought these.
I should have done. I completely forgot. So,
So he's
that,
dead,
That gets
and
discarded.
you keep your
Yeah.
siege token there. And now we've got to fight this one.
Yeah.
So this is me versus you, Rob.
That's a 5.
Oh, so I'm dead. But so are you. Robin.
There you go. I'm going to play that. I'm the only
What's
person
that?
with a siege token in play, so I get 2 more monies.
Oh.
Put attack on there.
Okay, so they flip over them. Got a garrison.
5.
5 and a 5. So I win, but
Yeah.
everybody's wiped out.
Yep.
So you get
And I gain a token.
Thank you.
I am. I shall pass you my cards.
Then you draw 3 more now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to place this card there. And I gain a siege token. I'm then going to play Conscripts, which earns me 2, and all players, including me, take 1 shilling for each fortification token they have in play, which I believe is everybody. So I gain 3. If Robin, you could pass them. In fact, don't pass anything. I'm going to pass you 1 back, and I'm going to buy another card. I'm going to save that one. I'll keep that one as well, actually, and I'm going to pass these 3 to you, John.
It's my turn.
Draw 3 new cards over to you, Robin.
I'm going to buy a card. I'm going to put down 6 here.
Oh, okay.
And that, so that.
So both sides are wiped out,
Yeah,
but
and
you
I
get a fortification
Yeah,
token.
okay. Put those down there. And I'm going to pass you on.
Okay. Over to you, John.
I'm going to play that there, so it immediately goes to a 5.
Yeah, so
flagellant mob.
You've got a 1. But I've got a 5, so you get knocked back into your hand.
Right,
So
so
they're handy for that.
Yeah.
Got 2 defenders down there.
How many wolf you got? Do you take another 3 again? I'm going to play the right side village, which gives me 2. But I'm going to spend my other 2 to pick up another card. So I'm going to place that card there. I'm going to sell these 2 to get 4 coins, but I'm going to spend those coins straight away to buy another one. In fact, I'm going to then save that one. I might as well use this one to attack that location and get rid of your fortification token. And then I'm going to pass you those cards, and Robin, it's over to you.
Over to me. So I'll play those there.
So you're going to play them to get rid of my fortification token, they all die!
I'm going to put those there. Put that down. And then with that.
And you get a coin.
And then I'll pass you those 3.
And you get monies for that one.
Oh yeah.
I shall sell that.
2.
And spend 4.
You spend 4 pennies.
I'll play that to see what that is.
And you earn 1 as well. What is that? That's the Varenan Investigator.
And I will play Lumping Croup to take that siege, that fortification off.
Yeah, I'm going to play Marcus Wolfheart and
The archer.
defeat that attacker.
So it just defeats 1 attack.
Yeah, defeat 1 attack card.
There you go.
So stop. I think you still get to play this. I think you still get to steal it. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I think you get those when you play them.
I'll attack that.
So they get wiped out. And you get a siege token there. So I presume now if I use the flamboyant pistolier, I can see what's there, because that's reveal all attack cards in 1 attack.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play that, and I earn 1. And I can now see that you've got some artillery there. I might as well play my Tylean mercenaries over there against your zone to see what you've got defending it. Oh, I win. Okay, you earn 1 though. And I get a siege token. I'm then going to use Kurt Hellborg, which is discard some or all of my cards and draw the same number, including 1 for this card. So I'm going to get rid of all these 4 cards, which is Balthasar Gelt, Flamboyant Pistoliers, the Depths of the Forest of Shadows. Where's the Depths? Depths of the Forest of Shadows, and Kurt Hellborg, and then I'm going to pick 4 new cards. I'm going to put some more Tylean mercenaries there.
Oh,
And I'm going to pass these 3 cards to you, John.
problematic.
Right. I'm going to put this here.
That reveals. Oh,
Yellow.
I think you win that one. But I am going to play the Grand Theogenist.
Oh.
Defeat 1 attack against 1 of your locations.
Oh,
Fuck off!
So I
defeated you, but obviously I'll die. And then I'm also going to play Ludwig Schwarzhelm. If I lose conflict, I can discard this card and take all the defending cards involved back to my hand.
Oh, nice.
Giz it!
Nicely done.
Anthiogenist and Ludwig. Well, I shall attack Pete.
Boo!
Buy a card.
Buy a card for 2, or 4 rather.
Right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to place that down there, the flagellants.
The flagellants. And you're going to play the.
Now, if he gets rid of only 1 card, I'm going to actually place it on the biz.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to place it there anyway.
The experimental artillery says if you discard 1 defender card, then you can defeat 1 enemy attack against 1 of your locations. So you would defeat.
I think you can play it from your hand.
You would defend. I think
Do
you
I
need to have a
discard
defender
it?
card because it says you have to discard 1 defender card.
Yeah, you just discard.
Do I
it.
discard
Yeah, well,
it?
either way, I
Does it
think.
go-
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
either way,
Much
you would
difference, but I
discard
think
that,
yeah.
but they're all gone now, which
Yeah.
means you managed to take up 12 points with 1 point, which is
Why are they all gone?
pretty nice.
That's going to go there. And that gets rid of that, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
But does this,
Who's that? Luther. Luther Flamestrike the Paramount.
does this die as well?
No,
No.
That stays there. I could never get it right.
that stays there, it just loses that, but then he's going to play the Tylene Mercenaries. So you die, Robin, or any.
And I pass these to Robin. Don't
Those
I?
three go to Robin, it's my turn. I'm going to play Spores of War, so all players, including me, take 1 shilling for each siege, and I earn 2 from that. But I'm going to spend mine immediately to buy another card.
1 shilling for each. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm going to play my garrison here, the Reichsguard. So I'm going to flip over this one, see what you got, John. Oh,
John's got some meaty attackers.
that's nasty. Okay, so I die, and you just sit there going, ho, ho, ho. Okay, well in that case I'm going to place that there. And I'm going to gain a siege token. I'm going to sell these 2 locations, the Chartered Freetown and the Teeming Rookery, to get 4 coins, which I will then spend on another card. And I will place that card there, thus killing the Sword of Warwick, which is power 5, and that kills the artillery battery, which is power 4. And that gets me a fortification token back in my zone, and you can have those 3 cards.
So I think I'm going to use the mercenary commander to attack over here and defeat that.
So then you die,
And then defeat that, and then I'm going to put that one there.
and you gain a siege token.
And I'm going to siege token, and then I'm going to give you those 3.
Oh, I'm sure these are spectacular cards, yes.
2, 3. Oh look, it's the end of the game card. So
End
we're now
of
at the
the
end of the game. So I
game.
think now we can only do 1 action per turn, I believe.
So, when you have ended your turn, you pass 3 cards to the player to your right as normal. However, you now draw as many cards as the starting hand size for the number of players in your game instead of drawing reinforcements. So instead of drawing reinforcements there, you just draw 6 cards.
Oh, okay.
So you don't, because we don't pass reinforcements around anymore. So you have to have 6 cards now, not 3.
Okay.
The end game period now starts with the player to your left going first, so that's you, John. During the end of game period, when it's your turn, you can only perform 1 action. Once you've completed your action, play proceeds to the next person. You do not pass any cards to the player on your right, nor do you refill your hand. You can perform any of the actions described in these rules. You cannot pass and do nothing. So you can't do nothing, you have to do something. So,
But nobody can. But you can only do 1 action.
Only 1 action,
There's no
and
more
then you
card
move on.
passing, and
No more card
nobody
passing.
draws. So it's basically whatever
Yeah.
we've got left.
the game only ends when it reaches a player's turn and they cannot perform an action, which means they have no cards in hand and insufficient shillings to buy one. If the deck is exhausted, the game continues, shuffle the cards back round. If during the end game period a player has all 5 of their siege or fortification tokens in play, or a combination of 8, then the game also immediately ends.
So it's me then, yeah?
It is you, John, so you can do 1 thing. So, you have made the classic mistake of attempting a land war
In Middenheim.
in Middenheim. So my go, and I'm going to play that bloke. In fact, he doesn't go that way up, he goes that way up. And I get a siege token. 3 there now. Ooh. Let's down to you, Robin.
I'm going to play conscription. I earn 2. All players, including me, take 1 shilling for each fortification token they have in play, and I've got 1.
So you get 3 basically.
Yeah.
So that's you done.
I'm going to spend some shillings.
Spend the monies, get that card, and that's you done.
Yeah.
You can only do 1 thing. So I'm going to play the Flagellant Mob here, which is going to expose Robin's card, which is the Outcast, Von Deal and Retinue, which is nasty, but they die, but they retreat immediately back to my hand.
I'm going to buy a new card.
Me then, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, look. Get 3.
Oh dear.
I don't want to be sitting there.
I'm going to go and siege that one.
Yeah. There's not much I can do about it.
That's where you get a bit stuck. So you kind of
So I'm going to play conscription again. And
Take
get
it
a
again,
3.
that's 3. Is it just for fortifications?
Yeah.
Right. So that's you done.
I will buy a card.
It's important to note when you sell cards, you can sell up to 2 to give yourself
Yes.
4 shillings. I'm going to sell these 2 locations off to get 4 shillings.
Actually, yeah, that's what you could have done. So they're putting the
I've
location.
just realised
You
that,
could
yeah.
have sold them.
You'll go, Rob.
Okay, I'm going to play Spoils of War. All players, including me, take one. Turns 2, and all players, including me, take one share for each siege token I have in play. I'm going to keep playing.
So I get 4 tokens.
Yeah, I'll sell these 2.
Okay, for 4 more pennies. Okay, I'm going to spend my 4 to buy one.
Me too.
I shall as well. Why not?
Spend those 4 and buy another card.
But you can only place 1 defender card out, can't you?
No, you can place as
you
many.
can place as many as you like.
Yeah. That would be making
But one action.
Yeah, that would be one action.
You couldn't do the thing where you flick it and then play another one. But
Yeah.
you could play 2 at once. I'm going to sell these 2. For some reason I've started playing cards over here.
I'm going to place those 2 there for 6.
You can play. Alright, so that's a 6. Just a 3. So everyone dies, but you get a fortification token. Okay, I'm going to place these 3 here. So I get 8. I take out that. In fact, I'm not going to place. I'll just place those 2, because then I take you out because that's a 6 and that's a 6. But I get the flagellant mob back and the garrison dies.
Okay.
You get the siege token back. And I get a fortification token, and it's onto you, Robin.
I'm going to put these.
They will die immediately because it's fortification.
I know, there's nothing I can do.
Okay. So they die, and I lose my fortification, which means nobody controls that. Or do I?
No, I
still
think you
control
it. No, I think you control
I do
it. I think you
control
control it, yeah.
Or John's taken out, so he gets siege taken there. So John's stolen both of mine, which is fair enough because I've got 3 of his. I'm going to put the old flagellant mob there. See what you got at least. Oh, you've had some cracking fighter cards. I'm going to get them back again afterwards.
That was one of the ones that was held for
It's
turns
a
and turns and turns.
very nice card.
I'm going to sell. No, not sell. I'm going to buy a new card. Ooh.
Play that as conscription.
What's that?
So I earn 2,
Yep.
and then I get 1 for each fortification, so Robin gets 1 as well.
Right, you know what? To save me the hassle, I'm going to sell the flagellant mob and the death jacks to get 4 coinage.
Okay, so I'm going to defend here.
Oh, so you win, everyone dies. But you get a fortification token.
Yeah.
And I'm going to defend here.
Everyone dies.
And dies.
But you get a fortification token.
Yep.
I am going to spend my 4 coins to get another card.
I'm going to play the Ockham Monuments.
Ooh.
Mine Razor. I'm attacking.
Yeah.
No, had to hope. So you didn't have any left.
Now John has 4 sieges out. If you
Yeah.
can get 1 more siege out.
It doesn't win though. It just triggers the. It just finishes the game.
Yeah, it's just
And then we
automatically
add up the
ends.
thing. You probably win because you've got lots of sieges.
I'm going to sell both of these, which is a location and the Luminar Heish, and I'm going to take 4 more coins and gamble it down to 1 final card.
So I'm going to buy another card.
Buy a card.
You know what they say? See a card, buy it. All day you'll have a card. I shall spend and buy a card also.
I'm going to attack Salzman.
They
And
die.
die.
I'm going to put a new defence there. I don't want to do it, I've got to play that. So I get 3 coins for that, which means nothing.
Okay, I'm going to play that. Get a coin.
I'm going to sell that.
The 2 coins. And I have nothing I can do now, so that's the end of the game.
Actually, you want to play that?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, you want
Yeah,
to play
'cause I've
that.
got no
That's
cards
good,
left. Right, so that is the end of the game. And now we have to work out who wins by working out who has what territories.
Yeah.
So players now calculate how many victory points they have gained. You add up the victory points on each location card that you have that is not under attack, i.e. does not have any attacker cards committed to it. You also add up the victory points on each location card that you have an uncontested attack against, as marked by a siege token. So this one gets completely eliminated,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Because this
Yeah.
card basically means nobody gets the points for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm last. So,
So,
I've got
You've got those 2 there, which is 9.
And this one, 13.
So you've got 13 points in
Yeah,
total because
I
you're not
haven't
attacking
got any
anybody, are you?
attacks.
Okay.
So John, you've had both of these, which is 8,
Yeah.
and you're also controlling another 12.
I'm controlling.
Oh, and that one's 17.
Yeah.
Is it? You already counted
You've got
it.
5, 2, and 5 there, which is 12.
12 plus another 5, so 17
plus those two, which is
25 in total.
yeah. John has smashed us here, Robin.
How many did you get?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so I was second.
You were.
Ugh.
I did terribly in the end. I had loads of territories, and then they all slowly got picked off. But yeah, there you go. So John is the winner.
Well done, John. I'm never ever playing games with John.
No.
I yet to beat John.
John
in
John
the
is
studio,
John
or
has yet
indeed
to
the
lose,
garage.
John has yet to lose a game in the studio, garage, or anywhere else. In fact, so
Yeah.
It's a weird game, isn't it? This.
I quite like it because it's once you get the hang of how the sequence works, it's dead easy.
Yeah.
I love the artwork. The artwork is just so old world.
The artwork is it's Warhammer Fantasy Battles.
Yeah.
It's the old world brought back alive again, which I'm always a fan of.
Yeah.
But I also like the fact that there is no. It's not the problem that GW have with a lot of their games with balance. It's just how the cards drop. Everybody has the same.
And
cards.
there's not too many extra fiddly rules either.
No, there are a few little grey spots in here with a few of the.
Support cards.
A few of the
But
support
they're
cards.
on. I know
raise a
that
couple
some of the
question
wording's a bit
marks.
dodgy. Though they have tightened it up with some FAQs. But at least everything is on the card. So okay, you might have to say we might have to have a discussion about how we interpret it. But it's not like I've got +1 from over here that I need to remember. You just I play this card and it does.
And you've got the
whatever
thing
it
right
says on
phrases.
it. Yeah.
Also, you're not looking through rule books
No.
and reams of FAQs, stuff like that.
But
It's
I've
like-
no idea how you're meant to play. I mean, that game I was just stuck because you two had you two had attackers on everybody's territories, and there was nothing I could do.
Yeah.
I can't intervene. I can't add an attack. I did have a card where I could potentially
take over.
take
the
it, but
mercenary.
it wasn't the wrong mercenary.
Yeah, I had that because I had the one that helps with Kislev attackers, and I could. There were no Kislevs there, so I couldn't take them over either.
So I was stuck there because John was putting territories down, and you were just attacking them.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when I actually got rid of my attackers, he then started not having any.
Yeah,
But I started dropping the territories which had the least amount of points at the end, but
Yeah.
gave me the most gold.
Yeah.
Because then what you were doing is I was putting them down. You were going, oh, free territory.
yeah,
But then you were tying up any attackers you got on things that weren't very good.
yeah. But I couldn't do anything else with them because I don't think Robin's
but
zones that were available had
because the problem is when you
fortifications.
put it down, Pete can nab it, and when I put it down, you nabbed it immediately.
But I was only, you said, oh, that's a really good attacker. But I've been holding on to it until there was a card which was 5 or.
Yeah, I think
I,
you.
I was
yeah,
just
took over.
waiting. I was just waiting for the big cards rather than going, oh, that's a free one. I'll have a go at that now. No.
It's definitely tempting when you get one of those big 9-point attacker cards to just chuck it on something straight away. But I think definitely keeping 2 cards in the hole is really helpful for the
Well,
end
I had
game.
2 territories in the here. I thought I might as well keep them because you never know. I did score one of them. I might be able to pop them out at the end and score. But you had an attacker left.
But I was thinking,
That is the
when you
gamble.
know that 8 card that you said, oh, that double. I didn't mind it. It was like, I know I'm not going to score, but if I don't put anything, I'm not going to
It's
score anyway.
quite good.
You might as well just block
It's
something out.
Yeah, it's quite good in the sense that it does effectively take out a really good
Yeah.
territory. And you know, if I want to get that back, I have to kill it, which means
Yeah.
I'm not killing something else of yours.
Yeah.
One curious thing though, I can't imagine yet playing this game where you manage to get 5 of a specific type of token on a territory.
I was
Well,
close.
No, but that
I
was
think
in
both
the
John
end
and
game,
I-
before the end game. I don't think either of you got
You
close to
could
the
though
end
if
game.
the cards came out strange.
Depending on how the cards came, if you kept getting territories and the next person kept getting attackers.
Because I mean, you by the time we got to that last 20 cards, you had 2 territories, you had 2 territories, and I had 3. So
Yeah.
it's actually impossible in those circumstances to get the
Not
tokens.
necessarily, because if John has attacked all the territories, he could get 5.
All right, okay.
It's tricky,
right,
granted.
okay, it's not
I
impossible.
wonder if it's also because a lot of the territories didn't come out earlier in the game. You got a lot.
But
of
we were
defenders.
passing them round.
Well, there is that, yeah.
So-
because there weren't enough defenders.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to place a territory unless you can put a defender on it, because you want to have something there, else it's just 3 points.
But equally, if you've got to pass 3 cards, I'm going to pass you things that I don't want to
You
play,
can't
and
use.
you might.
Yeah. And you
So you can have 3 territories, and if you want to get the gold and put them down, I'm good with that. Because
Yeah, exactly. And that is something I think I possibly forgot at a few points, is I had some cards I was like, oh, I'll just play this, and then afterwards I kind of thought maybe I should have sold those, got some of the extra shillings, and then I think stockpiling shillings could be quite handy for nearer the end game, because then
I wish I hadn't muddled up Luther Huss and I kept him, or whoever it was, and kept him back, because I could have taken his fortification tokens off and then attacked.
it was
Not for
relatively
free.
early though. So
No, but I was going to keep it. I'd seen it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I thought I'd put it there. I thought I'd keep that for the rest of the game till the end game.
Yeah.
And then I put the wrong card down.
Luther Huss is definitely one of those keep to the to you in the end phase.
But actually, as I said at the time, it's probably better because it's one of those cards that it's a bit unfair to keep if you've played the game before.
Yeah. So there you go. I hope everybody in YouTube land enjoyed watching that. Do let us know in the comments below if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, less of this kind of thing, or if you've just got any general questions about the game.
Absolutely. I've really enjoyed it. I'm not sure we play it much more on the channel unless everybody wanted us to, but it's really nice to play.
It's a nice little game.
Yeah.
It's better with more people.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, I think when Robin and I played the 2-player games, it was still fun, but I think there's just another.
It's quite
element.
a social game, isn't it?
I think
you know
so,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's not. You can just play it, and you don't have to think about it too much. It's quite nice.
I also like if there's a fourth player, so much is going to happen before you get another
Yeah.
go. That's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, especially in the end game where you're like, I've got even in this, I was just sitting thinking, if I play a territory, both of you guys get to go before I can do anything to remotely try and protect that.
Yes.
At least in the game where it was just the two of us, it was like, if I place a territory, you've got to then decide if you want to attack that straight away or if you want to do something else. So but yeah. Do give us a like and a thumbs up and a follow and subscribe and ring the bells and do all of those kind of positive social media things to help us know what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong.
Absolutely. And big news, it's 20 past midnight, which means it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Robin! And I feel
Thanks,
really bad
guys.
to get my card.
Yeah. No, you did. You got me all these.
Oh, there you go.
And,
I've got those cards.
John should feel really bad because he beat me on my birthday.
Yeah. Boo.
Most unfair.
Bad form.
Only my wife beats me on my birthday.
I'll cut that bit out, shall I?
I don't. It's all a lie.
So thank you, John, for joining us
Thank you very much.
and beating us both again.
Yes.
We do enjoy it.
Absolutely.
I will see you all soon on YouTube lands.
Bye.